George. Your favorite. Are you all right? Aw, her tooth, huh? Yeah, you might have a cavity there. We better see the dentist. Oh, I'll grab the muffins.
Gnocchi didn't know what language George was speaking, but it wasn't cat.
Hi, you two.
Hi, Dr. Chu.
I'm glad you came in. Don't worry, we'll get rid of your toothache. Oh, this is a model of what your teeth look like. Your incisor teeth bite pieces from food. Your canine teeth hold and tear food apart. And your molars grind food. That's plaque. It contains bacteria.
Oh, bacteria are germs.
That's right. And these germs feed on the food bits that get stuck in your teeth, especially sugar. The bacteria make acid that can create holes in your teeth. Cavities. Don't worry. I know you're a good brusher. Fluoride toothpaste usually keeps them away. Dan, can you get George ready?
Sure. This way, George.
Be a good little monkey patient.
Go on. You can climb into the chair. Oh, I didn't mean... okay. This is a saliva ejector. It's like a little vacuum cleaner to keep your mouth dry. And this squirts air and water. Oops. Dr. Chu wants me to take an X-ray to see if you have any cavities. This protects you while I do it. This is a digital sensor. Open. Now, bite down and hold still. Oh, you won't feel anything. It's just like when someone takes your picture. Excellent. Open. Yep, those are your teeth. You sit back and relax. Dr. Chu will be right in.
George's toothache kept him up all night. He sure hoped the dentist could find the problem. George remembered that spaceship. He and Gnocchi rode it through his body to find germs like toots that made him sick. Maybe they could find out what was making his tooth hurt. George wondered if all cats could drive as well as Gnocchi. This felt squishy. It had to be his tongue. These creatures looked familiar to George. They seemed a lot like Toots the germ. George loved visiting the firehouse. There were so many things that made noise. But today, George was being a very, very quiet little monkey. Because the Firehouse Band was rehearsing for the annual pancake breakfast.
Hold it, everybody. This music's kind of, I don't know, lacking in something.
Yeah, like oomph and pizzazz.
Exactly.
Oh, we'll get it. Let's just try it from the top. And a 1 and a 2.
George was doing a pretty good job of being quiet. So far.
Wow!
George, you solved it.
That sounded great! You sure did. We needed some bang with our bounce.
Nothing like the cymbals to add pizzazz to music.
Hey, how about playing the cymbals with us at the pancake breakfast, George? You're gonna love them. The sound comes from the vibrations moving through the metal when...
He's way ahead of you.
You ready to try playing along with us?
Okay, let's do it. And a 1 and a 2. Hold on, George. George! George! The music's played in beats of 4. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 4th beat, you clang the cymbals. 1, 2, 3, clang. 1, 2, 3, clang. Got it? Okay, here we go. And a 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 3, now. Great. 2, 3, now. You've got it. Big finish, George.
Terrific.
Wow.
Sounds great.
That was beautiful.
Practice as much as you can, and you'll knock 'em out at the concert tomorrow.
George got so excited, he forgot about the 1, 2, 3 part.
Hi, Mr. Zubel. Mrs. Pippin. Hey there, Hunley.
Just wondering if everything's okay.
Huh?
All that racket?
What?
The noise? The noise?
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. George is practicing for the pancake breakfast at the firehouse.
Say, George, is it possible to practice a little more quietly?
George wanted to cooperate. But those soft little sounds weren't going to cut it. He needed a big, loud...
Maybe you should find somewhere else to practice, George.
Monkeys love Scotland. It's a country with interesting clothes. Fun musical instruments. And a monkey's uncle.
Step lively, laddies.
The Highland Games wait for no man.
Uncle Tam!
That's Loch Ness, Georgie. Loch is Scottish for lake, and a bonny loch she is indeed.
Loch Ness? As in Loch Ness Monster? Don't worry, George. It's just a story.
Well, no man can say for sure. Could just be a story. But on the other hand, for hundreds of years, people have cited the prehistoric beast that inhabits the deeps of the Loch.
Well, maybe we could take in a little monster watching after the Highland Games.
But George couldn't wait. If there was a Loch Ness monster, he was going to see it. Even if it meant missing part of the Highland Games.
Wow, I can't believe they can throw those giant logs like they're sticks.
The caber toss is an old Scottish tradition, and a tradition for our family as well.
Amazing.
Aye, but there's one wee problem. I got myself all practiced and ready, but woke up this morning and my back's a wee bit sore. I thought the family tradition was to end here and now. But then I remembered who was coming.
Who?
You!
Me?
The family tradition shall remain unbroken.
You want me to... You mean I'm gonna throw that tree?
Oh, thank you, lad. I'm touched. Ooh, a dark shape. Oh, it's just a bunch of birds. But keep looking, Georgie.
Sure, you can go look.
George wanted to be the first monkey ever to see the Loch Ness monster.
Oof. That's it, nephew. Oh, you've got the family touch. I can see it sure as day.
Oh, boy. Monster?
You found the Loch Ness monster. Where?
Where, George?
I cannot see it. Ooh, look at that, Georgie.
Oh, my goodness. It's... scuba diver.
Oh, that's just Ewan MacDonald. He's always diving in the loch. Well, we better be getting back. Keep a looking, Georgie.
George loved the way the Rankins had a special home for each of their animals. The pigs lived in the pig pen. The chickens lived in the chicken coop. And the horses lived in the stable. But George had never seen that pen before. What kind of animal lived in there?
Hiya, George! Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to scare ya. Hey, you know what all these are here for? People are going to sit on them for the Hoot Nanny! George, are you telling me you've never been to a Hoot Nanny before? Oh, yeah, well, neither have I. But this year, it's at our farm, so I can stay up late and go. And Grandma says there's gonna be music. And dancing, even. Ooh.
That night, George couldn't stop thinking about the Hoot Nanny when he heard... a hoot? Maybe the hoots were here for the Hoot Nanny. Either way, it sounded like an owl, and George had to see it. Where was the hoot coming from? Could it be from inside the jug? It was too dark to see anything, but George sure could hear it. Maybe this jug was an owl's special home. It must be a baby jug owl. George wondered if anyone was taking care of it. He decided he would. He'd keep it warm. He fed it and snuggled it to bed. The jug owl was quiet. It must have fallen asleep. George couldn't wait to tell Allie about it.
An owl, huh? I can't see it. There is an owl in there. You know, an owl small enough to fit in that jug has got to be a baby. So there's probably a mommy jug owl nearby. Good idea. Maybe she's in the barn in one of Grandma's old jugs. Yep, it's owlless. The mommy jug owl must be in a different jug. Not in here either. We found the mommy!
George and Allie were ready to show the jug owl family a good time.
The jug owls have had a long day, George. Maybe it's time for the baby to take a nap.
George, have you seen my valve oil? Oh, sorry, I didn't know your jug was sleeping.
After the nap, George and Allie were ready for more play.
But we would have seen it fly away.
To never ever tell the super top secret ingredient in great-great-grandpa Bernie's banana bread. Secret handshake. Okay. The super secret ingredient in great-great-grandpa Bernie's banana bread is... almond butter. Mm-hmm. It keeps it moist and nutty. I think the Rankins will love it. First, we mix the dry ingredients. 1 teaspoon baking powder and 1 of salt. Hit it. Now sift. Okay. When you're done, we'll combine that with this bowl of butter and eggs and mix... Oh, where is it? Well, to make Grandpa Bernie's banana bread, you need a very special tool. I know. Found it! This was handed down from great-grandfather Bernie to my grandfather, who gave it to my dad. His mixer.
Ooh.
Hey, do you want to do the mixing, George? Okay, you're on. Give it a crank. Hang on. Oh. Well, it looks like Grandpa's hand mixer has mixed its last banana bread. Luke and Ada probably sell one just like it in their store. George, do you mind squeaking that mixer a little less? It's a bit... Uh-oh.
Just like little monkeys sometimes visited the doctor, cars sometimes visited the repair shop.
Sounds like you could use a checkup. You seem to have a problem with lubrication. Like... you hear that?
Squeaks.
You see, the 2 metal parts on that hinge are rubbing against each other. That's what gives you a squeak. Now, your car has lots of moving parts. To keep them running smoothly, you need one magic ingredient. Oil. Your car has a way of keeping itself oiled. But if it runs out of oil... Exactly. Why, sure you can oil it. Just put a drop on the hinge.
Ooh.
Yep, no more squeaks.
Ah, the mixer.
I see your problem.
Good idea, George. But we'll need to use cooking oil for this. We just need a teeny tiny bit. Okay, only put a drop on the gears. I think some got on the gears. Hey, we fixed it. Okay, let's do some mixing.